Hey everybody, it's Jorik. Welcome back to Portugal and Beyond. Thank you for checking out my channel. If you're new, please subscribe for more information about Portugal and European travel and travel news. If you're returning, welcome back and thank you so much for doing so. Today I want to get right to it. Article that was in the Euronews.com website talking about British Airways and not so much being in trouble, but if you are going to be booking or if you have booked a trip with British Airways, you may want to revisit that and make sure that the flight's still going to happen and there aren't any issues that will be happening with your upcoming travel. There are a number of things happening at British Airways, so let's get to it. First things first, they, along with every other airline, let go of a lot of staff, either reduced workforce or laid off or transitioned people during COVID. Because of that, that's left them shorthanded. And they're a very, very popular airline. So we've flown British Airways numerous times. Many of you watching this video probably have as well. They go just about everywhere. So because of that, people use them. But they have announced just recently that starting in March, they started canceling flights, and they have over 8,000 flights that they've canceled so far through October. And there are more flights that are going to be canceled along the way. They don't really have anywhere where you can find that out, but you would need to contact the airline to make sure that your flight arrangement didn't change, meaning they changed the date of the booking or the time of the booking based upon canceling the flight. So that's the first thing, that they reduced a lot of the flights, canceled them. You need to make sure that you're checking, if you're using British Airways, that your flight hasn't been adjusted, changed, or canceled altogether. Second, they've talked about potentially having a strike this summer. There still needs to be a vote regarding that, but they're going to be going through the process of that to determine whether the employees want to strike or not. So obviously, any strike with any public transportation can throw a monkey wrench into your travel for sure. And then they plan on rehiring or hiring thousands of people back. The problem, and this is what's facing a number of different places in the hotel and tourism industry, it's not just airlines, it's hotels as well. When they reduce staff, adding staff back in just takes time. There's bureaucracy, there's paperwork, there's background checks, there's government things, state things, depending on where you live. So it's not as easy as just hiring 100 people or 1,000 people a day and we're back to normal. It takes time. So it's probably going to take a few months for British Airways to get their staffing back to where they need to be, because that's one of the major issues that's created the canceled flights, the frustration for passengers, as well as for fellow employees of British Airways. So just wanted to give you this update. If you're going to be flying them this year, if you have a booking from now, which this video is near the end of May, through October, may want to check and just make sure that that flight is still on. And if you're worried about it, maybe you might want to make an arrangement with another airline. So as always, try to give you updated travel news as I get it, as it pertains to Europe. As always, thank you so much for watching and enjoy your travels. Hey, thanks so much for watching the full video. If you get a chance, and if you're interested in reading some crazy workplace stories, please check out my two books, Magnet of Madness Volume 1 and Volume 2, both available on Amazon in ebook or softcover. If you want to make fun of me, there's plenty of stories where you can do that. If you want to make yourself feel better about the job that you're in, it'll make you feel better too. But crazy stuff that happened over 30 years, you won't believe it until you read it. So thank you so much for watching. And if you get a chance, pick up a copy of one of these on Amazon. Thank you so much.